the records of the goods supply, the shipment of goods that arrived and so on in regard to the payments that were made?
I'm not sure. I'll have to find out.
So this is the loan agreement, and this bundle which says request for foreign exchange export.
Yeah, those are the transaction
documents. Payment vouchers. You describe these as what?
Yes, the transaction documents, yeah.
Sorry?
The transaction documents.
These are the transaction documents?
Yes.
And what they comprise are?
Payment vouchers and the supporting documents.
Payment vouchers and supporting documents.
Mm-hmm.
And this last envelope?
I guess that's the principal. I separated the two. I separated the interest payments and the principal payments.
Some of these documents are blank. These are copies.
Yes.
These are copies.
Yes. Some of them are copies, some are originals. A few of them are original documents.
You've made copies for your file?
For some of them, we would need to...
Okay, I would suggest that you contact the Secretariat and make copies for your files.
Okay.
Republic of the Export-Import Bank of India, Exim Bank of India, dated the 8th of November 2005. Who was Minister of Finance at the time? Signed by?
I think Balagi.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I'm trying to look for the execution page. The execution page seems to be missing. Can you show the witness, please? Show the witness. Show the witness. Please confirm that that copy is complete. Doesn't seem to be complete.
This was the one we can actually retrieve from our documents. But I'll arrange that we get a more complete document.
Sorry, repeat what you're saying. I said
this is the only one we have found in the office.
That's the only one. No signature page. You can see that.
Yes.
It'd be difficult to admit a loan agreement, an agreement of any kind actually, without the signature page. Would you like to be given an opportunity to look for it again?
Yes.
Other government offices might have copies.
Okay.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman, I'd have to withdraw my application and give the witness an opportunity to look for the documents. Mr. Jallo, I'll have to return these so that you can try and get us a complete copy of the agreement.
Okay.
You said these were components of tractors. Components of goods. Yes? What could you be more specific as to the type of goods? What components are we talking about? What was the purpose of the facility?
The purpose of the facility was to assemble tractors and trailers and then sell them. I think that was the purpose.
Assemble tractors here?
Yes, in the country here.
Okay. Who was to assemble these tractors?
I guess it was the Maintenance Services Agency.
You're guessing? Is there anything in the documents that you have seen that indicates who?
Yes, I have seen a document. Provided the capacity building to ensure that they are able to assemble the tractors and also service them in future.
Do you have that report?
Yeah, I can get it.
But you didn't bring it today? Do you recollect from whom the report was, who in the person who made the report?
Ibrahim Njai.
Ibrahim
Njai.
Njai.
Yeah.
Right. Is there anything else you wish to tell us about this facility?
No.
Not at this time. All right. How long do you need in order to come back? Could you come back on Wednesday? Or Thursday?
Yeah, Thursday.
Thursday would be fine. Could you, if you could kindly compile documents regarding this loan?
Okay.
Who was the minister at the time?
Bolagay.
Okay.
Yeah.
What was the involvement of the Office of the President?
I guess it's Bolagay because in 2005 we had about 3 ministers, if I can fully remember. Some of them served briefly in the office, 3 months, and then but I think it must be. I guess it's Bolagay.
Could you check your records properly?
Okay.
Anyway, when we have the signature page, I suppose we will know. What was the involvement of the Office of the President?
No, I have very limited knowledge about it.
But you have your file. You are the permanent secretary at the moment.
Sorry?
You have your file at the office,
yes,
at your office, yes. I assume that you have checked the records regarding this matter.
I have one here with me. This is from the Maintenance Services Agency and is addressed to Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Works.
What is that? What is that?
The Office of the President made a request of 224 tractors. They ordered that, and then the MSA were able to supply 120, and they had a balance of 104 to deliver. So that was an update that the Maintenance Services Agency sent to the Ministry of Works at the time.
What date is that?
This is 26 June 2007.
Okay, can I have that document? I won't apply to tender it, but I'll keep it for when you come back so we can tender everything in a bundle. Could you probably I think you should bring your whole file with regard to this matter. We will, if you can do that by Wednesday, so so we will see whether there is anything else that would be useful for the Commission, which we will copy and return your file.
Okay.
All right. Could you also check in your file how this whole facility started, how it was initiated, and what the purpose was?
Okay.
Let me just ask you, in regard to loans of this nature, what is the normal procedure in
the procedure is we will first and foremost, this has to be initiated by a particular government institution, and once the project proposal is initiated, then it is sent to the Ministry of Finance. Then Finance will use that project proposal to seek for funding. It can be bilateral or multilateral funding. And once financing has been offered, then we assess the concessionality of the funding itself or financing. If we are satisfied with it, then we can initiate the loan negotiation.
Are such a loan supposed to be ratified by the National Assembly?
Yes.
Did this loan go for ratification to the National Assembly?
I'll have to confirm, but normally, all loans that we contract externally are ratified, but I can confirm whether this particular facility was ratified.
Thank you. We would like you to be able to confirm that. And if it was ratified, there would be an instrument of ratification. Would there not be?
Yes, there will be.
And the instrument of ratification would be deposited where?
We will have
you would have a copy in your
we'll
files.
Have a copy, yeah.
All right. We would appreciate you also confirming that.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Chairman, these are the only questions I have for the PS Finance this morning. You'll be required to come back on Thursday and to also produce their file on Wednesday to the Secretariat.
All right, you may go.
Thank you.
That's all we have for this morning, Mr. Chairman. So
Very well.
time and
We'll rise and
thank you.
we'll be back at 2:30.